Hello, namaskar sabhi ko. This video I have taken the topic writing of discount, alternatively known as loss on issue of debenture. So let's see how the treatment goes. The first point, as you can see, I have written in the left hand side all the important points, concepts regarding writing of debenture, writing of discount, or alternatively known as loss on issue of debentures, and in the middle part I have taken one numerical based on the concept. So let's have a look into the concept. The first point says the discount or loss on issue of debenture is a capital loss. It must be written off. The nature of loss of issue of debenture is a loss which is of capital nature, so it must be written off. Second point speaks how to write off and from where this amount has to be written off. The discount or loss charged to securities premium, either you write it off from the securities premium or it has to be written off within 3 to 5 years. Section 78 of the Companies Act 1956, for your knowledge or information, the Companies Act 1956, which was the earlier one, now it has been replaced with Companies Act 2013. So, Section 78 of the Companies Act 1956 also permits the utilization of securities. Utilization of securities premium account and other capital profits for writing of the discount or loss on issue of debentures. So, Section 78 basically gives you the instruction how you will write off this loss. So, as per that rules, securities premium account is given and other capital profits can be utilized for writing of this discount, okay, which is a capital nature loss. Now, what journal entry you have to pass? Statement of profit and loss account debited to discount or loss on issue of debentures. Now, writing of debentures, it can be done in two ways. So, first is either you can write it off by write off amount equally each year. Like for understanding purpose, I have taken an assumptions that let's say total discount is 60,000 and it is asked in the question that discount has to be written off in 5 years. This W oblique off is short form of writing written off. So it has to be written off in 5 years as mentioned in the question. Let's say, so since equal amount has to be written off every year, so how much amount we have to, how to calculate that amount? All we have to do is to divide 60,000, that is the total discount, by the number of years in which this amount has to be written off. As you can see in the second point itself, it's mentioned that either it can be charged from the securities premium account or it may be written off in 3 to 5 years. So this usually this year is given in the question. So this is how the first method goes. You write off equal amount each year. And another is the proportional method. When the debentures are redeemed by installment, the discount on issue should be written off in the ratio in which the amount of debentures have been used. If example, say for if debentures of 5 lakhs at the rate of 6% discount, okay, so to calculate the discount, how will I calculate the discount? 6% of this 5 lakh, okay, that means 30,000. Thus 30,000 will be the discount amount, and the debentures of 1 lakh repayable each year, the amount of discount will be written off in the ratio of 5 is to 5 lakh is to 4 lakh is to 3 lakh is to 2 lakh is to 1 lakh. How these amounts are coming? All we have to do, the question is given that 1 lakh is to be repayable, 1 lakh is to be repaid in each year. So in the first year I will write 5 lakh. In the second year, 5 lakh minus 1 lakh gives you 4 lakh. In the third year, 4 lakh minus 1 lakh gives you 3 lakh. Why I am deducting this? Because in each year 1 lakh is being paid off. Okay, so the remaining discount amount will be written here. So in this manner, 2 lakh minus 1 lakh gives you 1 lakh. So if you cancel out all these zeros, you will get the ratio 5 is to 4 is to 3 is to 2 is to 1. So there are two methods of writing of the discount. The first method says you write off equal amount each year. How will you calculate equal amount? All you have to do, just divide the total discount amount with the amount with the number of years in which the amount has to be written off. The second method says the proportionate method. The proportionate method in this question, how to identify the question? The question will be very specifically mentioned that X amount has to be repaid. Like in this question, in this example, 5 lakhs were the amount of debentures. Okay, in that it is mentioned in the question that 1 lakh is repaid every year. So in the I have to calculate, I have to find out these ratios. So how to find the ratios? First, in the first year the entire 5 lakhs will be returned. In the second year, since at the end of the year 1 lakh is repaid, so 5 lakh minus 1 lakh gives you 4 lakh. In the same manner, in the next year 1 lakh is repaid, so 4 lakh minus 1 lakh gives you 3 lakh. 3 lakh minus 1 lakh gives you 2 lakh, and 2 lakh minus 1 lakh gives you 1 lakh. So in this way, if you cancel out all these zeros, you will get 5 is to 4 is to 3 is to 2 is to 1. That is the ratio in which discount has to be written off. So let's have a look into the numericals. On 1st April 2006, ABC Company Limited issued 12% 10,000 debentures of 100 rupees each at a discount of 6% repayable at the end of 5 years. Account closed on 31st March each year. So this is the question where you have to repay equally. First of all, you have to calculate the discount on debentures. So always remember, this question demands working note. So I have made a working note here for the convenience how I calculated this discount. So in the question it is mentioned 10,000 debentures having face value 100 rupees. So 10,000 multiplied with 100 gives you 10 lakhs. So 6% of this 10 lakh gives you 60,000. Then 60,000 is your discount, entire discount which is required to be written off in coming 5 years. So let's have a look into the uh, account. So before getting into the account, let's have a look into the journal. Journal entry says statement of profit and loss account debited to discount or oblique loss on issue of debentures. So I am making the discount on debentures account here. As you can see, the discount on debentures account. So the first is 2006, 5 years. So calculate 5 years from 2006, 2007, 2008, 2009. Okay, and 2010. That means till 2010 you have to prepare this account. Now how to pass entry? First of all, you will write the discount amount here on the 1st of April to 12% debentures account. In this, against of this account, you have to write the debenture discount calculations. We have done the calculation here. 10 lakh, 6% of 10 lakh gives you 60,000. So this 60,000 comes in the debit side. Then on 31st March you have to transfer this 1/5. Why 1/5? Because it has to be repayable at the end of 5 years. Okay, so 1/5 of 60,000. That means as you know, the first case here, debentures is writing off equally each year. This is the question. The first method which we have understood here, this is the practical implication of that first method. So 60,000 divided by 5, that gives you 12,000. So every year 12,000 is the amount which equally we have to write off till 5 years. So 60,000 by statement of profit and loss. Always remember, this side you have to write to and the credit side you have to write by. Okay, so by statement of profit and loss, 60,000 divided by 5 gives you 12,000. 60,000 minus 12,000, the balance carried down is 48,000. Then in the same year, in the next year, this 2007 will start. This balance carried down will becomes balance brought down on the 1st of April. So this 40,000 will transfer here. In same manner, by 31st of March, that is at the end of the year, you have to transfer the 1/5 amount, that is again the 12,000, by statement of profit and loss 12,000. Then you have to calculate the balance carried down. How will you calculate the balance carried down? 48,000 minus 12,000 gives you 36,000. Same manner in the year 2008. 1st of April, two balance brought down. This 36,000 comes here on 31st March. Again the same entry, by statement of profit and loss 12,000. You remember 12,000 how we have calculated? 60,000 divided by 5. Why I have divided by 5? Because it is mentioned in the question repayable at the end of 5 years. Okay, so equally the amount of discount has to be distributed till the 5 years. So for 36,000 minus 12,000 gives you 24,000. So then in the next year 2009, this balance carried down becomes brought down on 1st of April 24,000. Again at the end of the year, that is 31st March, by statement of profit and loss account, that gives you 12,000. 24,000 minus 12,000 gives you 12,000 balance carried down. So in the next year 2010, you will see the balance brought down is 12,000 and the amount you are transferring to statement of profit and loss is again 12,000. So in this way, this account has been prepared till 5 years. Okay, and in the 5 years you see both the sides have become equal. That means it is completely paid off. So this is the method, first method we have seen, how to write off discount, okay, or loss on issue of debentures.